This is a 30 by 72. They call it high tunnels. It's not really a greenhouse because it's not heated, but that's what they consider them, high tunnels. In it we have early lettuce with arugula. We have, right here we have spinach. Started early about, the 1st of February. Now I've been picking it for about 3 weeks. Over here we have carrots. They're just watered those yesterday, and we have beets. In here we have beets. They were just thinned yesterday, so they'll be ready in a couple weeks. Over there are some cabbage. Down over there along that side is our onions. They can direct seed right here, whereas some of the stuff now, the broccoli and stuff is seeded in flats. After a soil test, they sent off to a soil laboratory in southern Illinois and determine how much nutrients are in the soil, what it has and what it doesn't have. And then they have a chart that figures out how much the optimum nutrient level they need, and then nutrients are added to bring the soils up to at least medium to high levels, so that the plant can absorb all the nutrients that it possibly could want, and the nutrients that that's available in the fruits and vegetables. This is where your multiple vitamin is, right here. Your vitamin A and calcium and iron and stuff like that. Yep, this is your vitamins grown in the ground. Right here is your best source for your nutrition. It's probably not defined real well. I use a lot of organic material. Then I use commercial if I have to, if the needs for it, but probably 90% of the fertilizers at this time are all organic. I can always go to non-approved, but that doesn't mean it's harmful to the soil or the plants or the humans or anything like that. So I'm not certified, but most of it is organically grown. Here's the example of some of the size of the lettuce and quality of lettuce or spinach that you can grow in a high tunnel area. One of the advantages of locally grown produce is the freshness with which you get your produce. Sometimes you can get produce and eat it within hours. And it still contains most of its nutritional value. And that's one of the advantages. Most produce sold in stores have been on the road 3 or 4 days and on the shelf for several more days, and have actually lost most of their nutritional value. Okay, this is our retaining pond or holding pond here, so I conserve as much water as possible and keep the expenses down. These are 2 colonies I have I use for pollination, and mostly for melons, watermelons and cantaloupes, and fruit trees and stuff like that. I only have 2 right now, but hopefully we'll catch some more swarms this spring. Here we have some newly planted lettuce. They come out of the greenhouse and they're here. We have cages that goes over them to protect them from the deer because they love to eat lettuce. Over here we have some strawberries. They were planted last year. Hopefully they'll have a lot of berries this spring. There again we have cages over them because the deer like to eat those also. If you can't protect them from the deer, you won't have a crop. Have a tool that I invented that looks like this. These plants are taken out of that 50 tray cell, and you want to see how deep your soil is. It's punched in just like that and covered. Same way here, they're about 2 foot apart. Pack the soil around them a little bit. This is the final stage of the vegetables. The vegetables are brought in here. We have some lettuce here that's going to go out today. It's already bagged up. It's mixed lettuce, spinach that we picked this morning, And down here is 3 bags of young tender beet leaves.